Hey everybody, Ricky Ticky Tavi here, and you know what that means? 3.17 is upon us. Well, I need a build. Look no further than right here, because today I have the best build I've ever run. And with the new Atlas passives, we are looking at a cheap run. It is time for you to morph and become a Crab King. No, not that Crab King. This Crab King. Easy. So what do we need for this build? Here we go. Today we're going to be using Kracian's Chitin armor set. Okay, these are the crab armor. There's the spider armor. There's Ferrules. A lot of y'all are going to be familiar with those. You get them via Einhar. The big difference this season, you're going to be having this armor within the first 4 or 5 hours after you reach Einhar. It's an easy grind. Or less, if we're being honest with ourselves. So what are we looking at here? Everything comes down to the crab barriers. Take a look. This is the helm, the first piece. We got spell damage block. We got armor, energy shield, increased maximum life. Cannot lose crab barriers if you have lost crab barriers recently. That is huge because our whole build is based completely around the crab barrier. 3% chance to block attack damage. 5% chance to block attack damage while you have at least 10 crab barriers. And with this build, you're going to have 15 crab barriers up the whole time. You will be immortal. Next up on the plate is Kracian's Carapace Golden Plate. This armor is huge. It grants level 20 aspect of the crab skill. This is the skill that's going to allow you to have your crab barriers up and running the whole time you're playing. And look at these other stats. Massive armor, massive life, massive resist, bleed protect. That is all huge. And look at that. Down there at the bottom, we have another 5 crab barriers. You grab this piece first, then I would say the helm and maybe the gloves. We're going to take a look at those right now. Here we go. Kracian's Pincers Titan Gauntlets. Again, huge armor, life regen, big deal, huge resists, right? And 3% increased damage per crab barrier. This is going to help you take down those big bosses like Shaper, Maven, the Feared, whatever you want to do, okay? And here's what's big on this set. 10% chance that if you would gain a crab barrier, you instead gain up to your maximum number of crab barriers, which for you will be 15. 15 crab barriers up and running the whole time, dragging strats in from this armor. It is incredible. I promise you, you will not die. Finally, let's take a look at our boots. Kracian's Tracks. These boots are great, especially for this build. Increased armor, massive life, resists, the standard 25% increased move speed, stun immunity if you have at least 10 crab barriers. You will always have crab barriers up at all times. And look, if you get hit, when you take that physical damage, you're only going to lose half of your crab barriers. You're always going to have these up. They will be replenishing so fast, you're not going to know what to do about it. What passives do I take? What should I do? What should I grab? Hey, here's the deal. Stack life, stack armor. That's it. Life, armor, maybe some regen. That's it. So what skills should I use? What skills should I use with the crabs? Hey, this is the dream build. Take that Seismic Slam. Take that Earthquake. That Flicker Strike. Take whatever you want. Okay? This build uses a whole slew of skills. The crab armor affords you the ability to do as you wish. The only thing we're going to talk real briefly about is let's talk about weaponry. What kind of weaponry do we want? Let's take a gander. The rule of thumb here, any big two-hander is going to work for you. Any big two-hander is going to work. Now, I will say, I've got it up on screen here for you to take a look at. My personal favorite, Onigoroshi Charin Sword. Look, this is the sword you get from Hillock, grinding that out 8 hours at the beginning of the game. Hey, look, I normally get mine in about 2, to each his own. here's what we need to do. Grab that sword, okay? If you're going big on this build, grab you an Onigoroshi, okay? This sword is going to carry you from the first hillock you fight all the way to the Feared. You are going to complete all content with this one weapon. You will never have to upgrade. You will never have to change out. That crab armor is going to keep you alive, and this sword's going to keep you slaying. It's easy to go from this to this. Hey, once again, thanks for watching. Crabageddon armor is the way to go. Peace out, folks.